What's up, good people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Your girl Pauline here. Guys, I'm so thankful for your support, for the advice and everything you're giving me. Always once you tell me something, I try and do it and try and bring it up for you. So guys, I've been having some questions asked in my comment section ever since I started posting about me being pregnant and my birth story and everything. So I decided, because I can't just answer one question, like answer to that person, and I'm getting so many questions. I decided, why not do a video in comparison of all the questions that have been asked and give you guys the answers. So today I'm going to give you the answers of the questions that have been asked. There are so many, but I've just managed to write a few, like 14 of them, so that I answer them quickly, and then the rest of the questions I will answer them later. Also, in regard to that, the questions that I want to answer right now, they're just for birth, and I have so many other questions from other different videos that have been asked since I started uploading, like all the time. I have so many other questions to answer, but I will do them in the next video. So for now, I've just selected a few that I have for birth vlog. Okay, so let me answer the first question. How much kgs were you before birth? Okay guys, I'm not a huge person. I'm not, let me say, a fatty. I'm not attacking anyone, but let me say, before I got pregnant, I was at 61, 62. I was ranging 61, 62. When I got pregnant, it hit all the way to 68, 70 there. So by the time I was giving birth, I was at 70 kgs. That's how, that's the kgs I had. I had 70 kgs. Yeah, that is at because I gave birth at 32 weeks. So by at 32 weeks I was 70 kgs. I was not also big. Still, I think I had a lot of weight, but I didn't have like big body weight, or it was not seen, or maybe because of the bump, that's why I was at 70. So question number 2, did you regret having a boy? Oh no, I never regret having a baby boy. In fact, I was so happy having a baby boy, because generally I had not told God the gender of the baby that I want. I just prayed to God to give me a baby, and now God gave me the baby of his choice. So God decided to bless me with a boy, and I appreciate that. We have that thing of, I want a baby girl, I want a baby boy, but for me, I didn't choose. I just asked God, God, just bless me, and that's it. And God gave me a baby boy. So I cannot regret, and I will never regret. In fact, it's the best thing that has ever happened to me, because my baby is named after my husband's father. So I will never regret on anything like that. Yeah. Okay, so what is the name of your baby? As I've told you, my son is called Jay. I call him Jay, but he's Johnson. So you can just, the next name is Mwakazi. So my baby's called Johnson Mwakazi. Yeah, and he's named after his grandfather. So that's why the name came Johnson. Okay, I've never admired calling my baby these new names that are coming up, names that even you can't pronounce or do anything. But I just needed a name that has meaning. You understand? Like, no, I would like my son to tap his grandfather's mind, his grandfather's smartness and everything, because that man was really smart. So I called my son under, like, I called my son his grandfather's name, because I truly want those blessings from his father to follow him. And another thing is, we Meru people, let me say the Bantu people, we call our sons, or we call our children, like, after someone, so me, I call my baby after my husband's father. So if I happen to get another baby, maybe, and he's a boy now, that boy, I will call him after my father, because I've already given birth to my husband's father. So I'll give birth to my father. You understand? Yeah. And now apparently all our parents, all our fathers are called the same name. So if it's a girl, I'll name my girl after my husband's mother, And if I happen to get another baby, let me say the fourth baby, I will call her after my mom. You understand? So first you give birth to your husband's side of parents, and then later you give birth to your side. I hope that is clear. Point number 2. Number 3. In fact, number 4. How can I get the leaves for pulling? Guys, this question of pulling, I've decided to put it here intentionally so that I tell you, I've done like 4 videos about pulling of labia. Kindly go back and check that video. The last video uploaded like 3 days ago or 4 days ago. It is still in the it's still explaining how pulling of labia helps in giving birth. So I've put it there in connection of giving birth. So in Uganda, most parents did tell their kids that pulling of labia would help them in giving birth, of which later people have come to understand that it's not for giving birth, but it is for pleasure. Okay, so they have put so many leaves there, and even in my previous video I did the same video also explaining or showing the type of leaves that you can use to pull labia. So just go back to my videos, just type pulling of labia Mwakazi family, and the 4 videos will come up, and watch all of them because they have all explanation from different people. Yeah, different people and the leaves that they use. Please go there. So I put that here also in connection of pressure. So like many people ask, can you have or do sex when you're pregnant? Yes, you can truly do it, and it also helps you. It helps your body, like it helps your muscles, your pelvic floor and everything. So it does help. And now for the Ugandans or the people who pull, and you see now they pull it for sexual pressure, then that is a plus for you. Yeah, so that's why I put it here. Kindly go back to my channel and you will see the video that I just uploaded like 4 days ago, or type pulling of labia Mwakazi family and all those stories will come. I have like 4 videos. I hope that is done now. Point number 5. Did you get baby fat at birth? Yes, guys, I got baby fat. You can tell I'm not this size. I was not this size. I've added a little bit of weight. Right now I've cut all the way from 70. Okay, I didn't maintain my 70 kgs or above, but I'm slightly almost to 70. Yeah, I'm slightly almost to 70, and I would like to maintain that weight, not because that I want it so much, but I feel that I have nothing to lose or to gain if I start now saying I want to cut down, I want to go back to my body shape and everything. Guys, in fact, I have a very big potty, like a very big tummy, that you might think I'm 6 months or 5 months pregnant, and I'm not bothered by it because it happened. So why should I stress myself starting to think about cutting weight, now starting losing my tummy, now starting thinking about what am I going to eat or not to eat so that I reduce my tummy. So for me, I'll say it's just God's blessing. So the way my body looks now, I have no regret about it. It's going to be like that. If it sheds, it will shed off itself. But for now, I'm not struggling with weight. I'm not struggling to do anything. I'm just there. All I want is to feed my baby, focus on my baby, focus on the family, and everything will be fine. So that's it. So someone else asked, after endo surgery, did you still battle periods? No, I've never battled periods after surgery that I was done. After the endometriosis surgery, I never battled periods. In fact, my periods improved. I started having periods for like a day or two, and they were not painful, and they just came the normal way, the way normal periods come. And in fact, I even learned that after surgery, that's when my body started rebooting itself, like jump starting or restarting again to produce things naturally. You understand? Because now when my periods came, if it's date 4, they maintained date 4 all throughout the month. They never came before or after until later, after like let's say 4 years. That's when now my periods again started to become irregular. But after my surgery, everything was fine. I never experienced painful cramps. I never experienced painful or whatever, that is brought by fibroids. When you have fibroids, you have painful sex, painful periods, painful everything. You're ever in pain, but after surgery everything went back to normal. Yes. So another question someone asked, are you planning to have another baby yet? Ha. Okay, about having another baby, right now I can't answer because my baby is just 3 months. So I can't answer that. When the time is right, if the baby will come, fine. I will accept. And anything that happens, so I'm not here to say that I'm not going to have another baby or I'm going to have another baby. I'm just going to let that question to be open, because I don't want to judge. I don't want to say that I will not have another baby or I'm going to have another baby and things don't work out. I'll just let God do what he did to me. So for now, I'm taking care of my baby. That is what is more important. Taking care of my baby, making sure he's feeding well and everything. So that's where I am. Another question is, have you given baby anything to supplement? Okay. Supplement. I won't say I've not tried. I tried none, the one that I was given in the hospital, but my baby doesn't like none, and for me I felt it was so heavy for him, because even in the hospital he didn't feed it well. He didn't like it. Like, my baby refused to take none at all. And when I came back home, my baby was crying because I didn't have enough milk, or I didn't know how to feed my baby by then. So he was crying, and I was trying to supplement him with naan, but he didn't like to take it. So he would rather sleep hungry than take that naan. So right now I've gone back to work. I'm trying to see if I can. I have got another brand of formula milk. I'm trying to see if my baby can take it. And what I've come to realize is at least he's trying, but I usually breastfeed him in the morning. I have some milk left. I have some milk in the fridge. So I make sure in a day he feeds, like, let's say 50% or 60% of my milk and 40% of the formula milk that he doesn't like so much. But by the time I'm gotten home, I breastfeed him completely. So we can say that he just takes small portion of supplement milk just to sustain his stomach. Yeah, just sustain his stomach. So that's it. Okay. And another thing I came to realize that these formula milk, they are okay. People say they are not the best, but at least it helps sustain the baby. Because if you don't have enough milk, definitely you have to supplement your baby. And for me, that's what I normally do. I feed the morning hours. I feed my baby with my milk, the mother's milk, and then later in the afternoon, because most of the time he spends the day sleeping. In the afternoon, that's when he's given the supplement, and then when I come back home at around 4:35 or 6, then I breastfeed him completely. Yeah. Okay. How much does baby add in every clinic day? Okay, what I've come to realize is when I gave birth at 2 kgs, and then later my baby dropped to 1.7, and then when you were being discharged, my baby was at 1.76, no, 1.8 kgs. So when we left the hospital, so my baby was at 1.8 kgs, and I didn't fight even. I didn't struggle to breastfeed him. So my baby started adding weight in 2 kgs. Every clinic day he adds 2 kgs, 2 kgs, 2 kgs. Currently, if you see my baby, you can't say he's a preterm baby. He's so grown. Number two, my baby is so big that you can't say even he's not a full-time baby. So big. He's big to a point sometimes people who come to visit me ask me how many kgs does your baby have. I tell them. And how old is your baby? I tell them, and they tend to tell me, you're overfeeding your baby will become obese and such kind of stuff. But for me, I don't overfeed my baby. I make sure he's satisfied, that he can't disturb, because if you underfeed the baby will cry and the baby will disturb you throughout the time. So I make sure my baby is satisfied full completely, that he can't take any more, and I make sure my baby is okay. So I don't know about weight and I don't know about the month, so I'm hoping that my baby is fine. So yeah, that's it. So my baby normally adds with 2 kg every clinic visit, or sometimes 2.5, 2 point something. Yeah. So I don't think my baby is obese, but my baby is big. That's what I can say. um Number 9 is how much does baby not okay, sorry, I repeated that. The next question is, what do you use when baby is blocked? Okay, blocked in what manner? Okay, there are two blockages that have come to realize baby has, the poop one and the one for the nose. I'll address the one for the nose first. Cause of cold, I don't know where my baby got cold from, but I come to understand it's a common thing to babies. So my baby got cold, and now he got some blockages. So what I normally use, before I didn't know how to handle it, but now I'm using saline, and it has been effective for him. I use saline, and then I got there is something that is used to pull mucus, but now that pressing and pumping to try and pull the baby's mucus out, for me it didn't work for me well. So what I bought there is some nose aspirators I bought that you would put in the baby's nose. You put in one side of the nose, and then the other side you block with a finger, and then it has something to pull. So you know how our parents used to do it, like they would put their mouth in your nose and they pull the mucus away. So for me, I can't do that. But not that I can't do it, but I tried it and it couldn't work. And my baby was struggling with breathing because of homa, or that flu that the baby had, or the mucus blockage in the nose. So my husband got me the aspirator to one side you put the one side of the pipe you put on the baby's nose. It's just a small pipe you put on the baby's nose, and then the other side you try and block the other nose, and then suck the mucus out, and then it has a collector. I'll try and show it to you. I'll just put the picture somewhere here. Yeah, but I have that one, and I have another one here. I'll put the both of them in the picture for you. So another question is oh no, number 2, the other blockage, I know it's about the poop. Yeah, sometimes I see my baby poop after 2 days. Before he was doing it like every day, 4 to 5 times or 6 times in a day, but currently he does it like after 2 days, and it comes out a lot. So what I normally do, I do the bicycle rides, and then I massage the baby's tummy clockwise sometimes and anti-clockwise, and then I make sure in every bath I massage my baby, and when I'm oiling him I still do it. Also, apart from the poop, I normally give my baby a massage every day. When I oil my baby, I give the massage or before shower, or when the baby is being washed in the water. You just do some simple massage that cannot make the baby feel pain, so that to make sure my baby muscles are growing well and my baby is not dormant. If you don't, I understand, if you don't massage your baby, he will be dormant. He can't walk easily. He will have struggles to walk or crawl. So for me, I just give my baby a massage each and every day. Yeah. Okay. So number 11, what do you eat and doesn't give baby gas? Okay, I've been eating cereals, and my baby used to get gas so much. So my baby had colic, like serious colic and acid about it. And for me, it was giving me stress. Sometimes even me, whatever I was feeding, it was giving me truly heartburn. If I tried to eat cereals, it was giving me heartburn. Like if I tried to eat black beans, I would have acid the whole day. And for me, I was trying to avoid those food. But now, me being a Meru, or yeah, and the culture that when you give birth, you're given those foods to supplement milk. So I had to eat. So I was shown how to cook them, and currently I can't say I don't eat them. I eat them, right? So my baby gas also has reduced, or the colic has gone, so he doesn't have colic at all. He's fine, and I pray that gas thing won't ever come back. But most of the time he's fine. I can't say he's 100% fine. Sometimes he gets the gas, sometimes he doesn't get the gas. But once the gas is there, I normally give grape water. I also give Infacol. It has really helped me. I give Infacol and grape water, and then now the massage to help remove the wind and burp. That's what I use. Okay, another question is, what foods do you eat to produce a lot of milk? Guys, I've told you. The foods that I was eating, they were giving me gas. but now I was taught on how to cook them. I'll do a video about that, showing you how to prepare your cereals so that you don't pass acid or gas to your baby. So I've been eating black beans. I eat black beans. I take a lot of forage. I take a lot of chocolate tea. Chocolate or cocoa is the best. And then there's a product I was bought for that helped me stimulate mole milk. I add it in my tea or in my uji sometimes, and I drink it. So another thing is, rarely, sometimes, okay, in few times I take soup because I don't love soup, but I do try and take. Yeah, so I eat black beans, all cereals, and then I eat greens, and then I make sure I've eaten a lot of cabbage, and then I eat uji and soup and tea. That is chocolate tea, not tea leaves, chocolate tea or cocoa tea. Yeah, they help in supplement my meal. Yeah, and also chocolates do help sometimes, so I eat chocolates or sometimes biscuits. Another thing I've come to learn is even chapatis, they do help in production of milk. So during the day, if I'm able to sit down and grab some lunch, I do normally do some chapati, so that by the time I'm home, my baby has enough milk to drink. So another question is, does your husband give you support handling the baby? Yes, he does. When I want to do something, he truly comes in handy. He truly helps me. Sundays he does. So like, I'm not tied to the baby alone without his help. He normally helps me, even if I leave the baby on the couch and the baby wakes up and starts crying, or if the baby needs to be changed a diaper. He truly does help. At the end of the day, he's also his child, so he can't refuse to give me a support, and he's happy about it because also he's a father. Yeah, so he's so happy. Makazi takes everything for his child, so I can't say anything about it. Yeah, he loves his son. So another question is, does he do father child things? Yes, he does them. He plays music to the son. He tries do some, like, they try do like some small workout here and there, but not the heavy workout, just the, you see, the way you just play with the baby. The baby is small, so the baby can't do workout, but they play together on the bed, and they talk, they have conversations. He tells the baby some stories and kind of things. So they have the father child interaction, so that they can bond. Yeah, that's, they can bond. And I truly enjoy those moments. At least one day I will try, and when they're doing their own thing, because they normally blend on Sundays. Other days they do, but not as much as Sundays, because Sundays their papa is not at work, so they normally do it. So one day I'll try and give you a video showing you how they interact. Yeah, guys, so those are the questions that I had for today. I'll come back with the rest of the questions, and I hope you will enjoy. Yeah, guys, so I didn't have much for today, so until the next vlog, peace. Kindly don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Guys, I've never told you that. Subscribe, ask me more questions, share with me, let me know your thoughts about each and everything that I've said. Give me your answers, your response, your question, your advice on the comment section below. So guys, until the next one, still bye bye. Katami, katami, katami.